Hey everyone, M1 Shadow here. Today we're going to be talking about air guns and can you use them for home self-defense, or what I recommend one. What we've got over here, this is a Gamo Big Cat 1200, 1,000 feet per second air rifle. Very powerful. Is it lethal? Yes. Would I recommend it for home self-defense? Absolutely not. And that's what we're going to discuss today. So now I want to go over the reasons to back up my statement of why I would not recommend using an air rifle or any air gun for that matter for home self-defense. Number one, lethality and stopping power are two different things. Let me explain. You can take a dangerous spider. There are spiders out there I know of killing a person. I can't think of the name of any. I think a tarantula. But anyway, you take like a deadly spider that could kill you. Let's say it bites you, and then you'll die within a few hours or whatever the timing is. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know that stuff. But anyway, while it's deadly and eventually you would die, it's not going to stop you. You would still be able to take that spider, throw it down and step on it and kill it without a problem. So, that's not stopping power, where then you take a grizzly bear, for instance, that could just maul you in a matter of seconds. That's stopping power. So, you have to recognize the difference of this. Now, does that mean I'm saying go out and get the biggest, baddest gun and get the grizzly bear of all guns? No, that's actually something I'll touch base on in another future video. But lethality and stopping power are two entirely different things. An air rifle has lethality, yes. You could certainly kill somebody with it. There have been documented cases. One guy shot his wife, I believe, in the lung and killed her with it. I read something like that a few years ago. And plus, you only have one shot with those. It's not like a regular firearm where you can maybe, rack up and take another shot, or a semi-auto pistol. Also another thing, you certainly can't just keep it loaded and ready to fire. Air guns don't work that way. If you cocked it and left it loaded, eventually you would blow out the seals and do internal damage to the components inside it, because it just, it just can't do that. They're made to basically, you gotta cock them and then shoot them at the moment. I'm sure another thing a couple people are thinking of is maybe, well, I'll just get myself a semi-auto CO2 pistol that holds, 15 BBs or 15 pellets. Again, still a bad idea. They're less than half the power of these. They're, usually I think 450 feet per second. CO2, if you start trying to pop off, a bunch of rounds at one time, a lot of times the CO2 will cause the air pistol to malfunction. And not only that, I'm sorry, but if someone comes in heavy winter clothing, like let's say a Carhartt jacket or a heavy winter jacket, I'm doubtful if it would even penetrate. I'm not saying it would, I'm not saying it wouldn't, but just a bad idea all around. Again, it just goes back to there's a total difference between lethality and stopping power. And yes, pellet rifles and pellet guns, they certainly are lethal. Please do not ever misuse them. They are capable of causing death, serious injury, putting an eye out, from that famous movie. Yeah, certainly, that is all true. They are lethal. However, I can't stress enough, there is lethality and stopping power are two totally different things. Pellet guns, they have lethality. They do not have stopping power. I recommend highly against even considering having one for home protection. I want to thank you all for watching and have a good one.